was a motorcycle. Her entire presence emits a completely different air as she patiently works the details, adding layers of paint on top of the other layers of paint, steadily moving her foot across the wall to add new shapes. When I manage to produce a passable mixture of paint, the rare smile on their face is oddly rewarding. Apart from the few words when discussing paint mixes, neither of us says a word for the longest time. And even though short discussions soon evolve into a shorthand, both of us developing and using weird impromptu codes for various paints and hues. As if there's some need to converse words and breathe and sound and almost call it a society and civilization. Yeah. Oh, look at that. It just faded in. We stay there late into the evening until it becomes too dark to paint properly. Yeah. My first girl-on-girl experience because I was being a little girl. Katawa Shoujo, do. Katawa Shoujo, do. Bum bum, dun dun. My heart, it's beeping with an enigma of light. The sound of an alarm pulls me out of a fitful slumber and into an unpleasant state of wakefulness. I linger on the blanket for a few more minutes, gathering energy to rise up while making excuses for why I haven't already. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here all day. School is surprisingly exhausting after a long pause, and the culture shock still has not faded, I think. Well, do you still feel culturally shocked? Like if you stuck your hand out the window and like saw all the disability people, would you go into like a catatonic state? Would you just seize up? Because if not, then you're not cultural shock. I learned that apparently it was some staggering number that, who was it? That, I think it was the Japanese, when they visit France and Paris, for the first time, it's around 20 people a year that have to be treated for some kind of mental breakdown because Paris is not what they expected. It's not all high glamour fashion, everything beautiful, and stuff like that. And I think 20 people a year have that extreme culture shock of like expecting something and then not getting it and just being completely blown away and like the biggest letdown of their lives. And I read it was on Wikipedia. There was 20 people a year had to be treated for that, and it was mainly Japanese tourists. It blew my mind to realize that you can build something up in your head so much and give it such this, like, you know, this standard that this is above all, this is the greatest thing ever, just to realize that it's not that when you finally encounter it and when you approach it, and it's such a big letdown because you built it up. So essentially, I am here. Well, at least I couldn't really build this up because it's not like, oh, I can't wait to get my first heart attack so I can come to the school. So there is really no culture shock, I would think. Yeah, maybe people are different and whatnot, but it's not like you were expecting something. You just gotta deal with it. You know, it's not like you were expecting, like, you know, the beautiful girls to walk in and just, you know, perform fellatio on you. That wasn't gonna happen, obviously. Well, maybe it was. Maybe it does. I need to talk to Rin again. She's like a bit of a floozy. Yeah, I should do that. No, she's gonna yell at me. She's gonna hit me and throw shit at me. Can't take it. She's angry. So we continue onwards on our Katawa Shoujo adventure. Still, despite getting an impression that skipping class is easy here, I don't think they are going to let me get away with that easily. No, because you skip class, they think you died, okay? You can't. You need like a monitor on you at all times saying, I'm alive, here's my heartbeat. But then you slip it on a cat, and you put the monitor on the cat, and then they're curious why you're in a tree, and why the hell you just got hit by a car, and or something of that nature. And the nurse is bound to keep breathing down my neck at the talk of exercising. So eventually I do rise up, swallow the morning medications, put on my old soccer clothing. Thanks to my condition, I was exempt from taking part in gym class at Yamaku. So I didn't get an issue with the gym outfit. In order to cover such a contingency, but wearing my old soccer clothes is kind of nostalgic. Yeah, soccer! Go for it! Kenji, actually, Italy won yesterday. Okay, or maybe like 4 days ago, depending on when this goes up. Actually, they should be fighting Germany today. Well, not really fighting. They're congregating. They're working together, you know. World War II. Stuff again, they're laying out their battle plans. Fucking Italy and Germany, man. Those two need to stop playing soccer and focus more on world peace and global diplomacy. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I can't use them for that anymore, so maybe I can get a new life this way. A bit like me. Seems a bit stupid to me, really. But I suppose this way at least I can tell the nurse honestly that I'm doing something about my health. Not that I was ever really into English anyway. I can't hurt to try, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't even know what the hell I'm speaking. I'm surprised to discover that I'm not the only person on the track. Not just that, but it's a face I've seen before. The prosthetic girl who bowled me over in the hallway is running on the track, literally, like a half-mechanical gazelle. What's her name again? It's a short one, but I can't remember. It was Emmy Abelazatski. She seems to be running laps at somewhat easy lope, her prosthetic legs clanking rhythmically on the hard track surface. I wonder what reason she has for running this early in the morning. Maybe it's something that came to mind, and they're suppressing the poor girl jog like he's oppressing me, and possibly the nurse is part of the diabolical scheme to get all the men to die, and he's really trying to hurt the woman as well. So not only is he just part of the feminist agenda, but he's probably part of the non-feminist agenda as well to kill everybody. Oh God, I need to calm down. I don't think the nurse is trying to kill everybody, but he said he would poison me last time. I gotta be more alert of what the hell's going on here. I really do. I certainly wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my health, and it's prompting me to do so. And even with things like the way they are, it's only because I want to get out of it the way early. I mean, it's not like I want to do this forever, because that would be boring and silly. And it's not like I just played 50 parts of this game where I was running for forever. I mean, seriously, we ran and did in the tool shed. What kind of floozy shit is that? The fact that I'd be less likely to encounter someone who would witness my pitiful attempts to get in shape is merely a happy accident. I leave, but it seems my former assailant noticed me on her last lap. Shit. She waves at me cheerfully and jogs over. Good morning. Your name's Hisao, right? She grins, seemingly pleased that she remembered my name. And you may not remember me. No, you were the Twin Tails girl. I remember. I mean, we did it in the tool shed and then your bed 3 times. It was fun. All night, actually. The condom broke. You're pregnant. Happens all the time. Emmy, I knocked you over in the hall yesterday. Miss Aburazaki? She imitates Misha's imitating, Shizune failing to get the same kind of subdued lilt into her high-pitched voice. How could I forget such a, well, a blunt introduction? That was a very forceful introduction. Oh God, look at her eyes. They were like the devil. Emmy has the decency to look vaguely apologetic for a moment before giggling. Yeah, sorry about that again. Well, so as long as you don't make it a habit of it, then I suppose I'll be fine, you know? Great! I'm not sure she realized I was joking, you know? If she realized that I really would not like it to be a habit to be bowled over by a woman. So the spy consultant the nurse is talking about, is that actually you? That's right! I was expecting someone from the nursing staff, to be honest. She is. She can nurse my heart back to a full recovery. Did you fall from heaven? Because you're the only angel I see around here. Are you from Tennessee? Because she's only 10 I see. Do you know CPR? Because you take my breath away. Do you like legs? What time do they open? What? I don't even know what that means. That doesn't make sense. I was expecting someone from the nursing staff, to be honest. What? Are you saying I don't look like I could be a spy? No, this is more like a relief. I was afraid that he'd have someone to watch my every move. Unless you are here to do exactly that, in which, please don't stare at my ass. It's not in shape yet. No, I'm here for my own reasons. The nurse just asked me if I'd seen a messy-haired transfer student who looks like he's kind of lost around the track. So why are you down here? Emmy strikes a dramatic pose. Training! For what? To be the fastest thing on no legs! God! Track! Ah, I see, you're on the track team, huh? Emmy nods enthusiastically. Yep, I'm one of the better runners too. That's really weird. I'm modest about it too, I guess. Well, you can't be great and modest. Those two things went together. And never did two. Never did English and speaking. But hey, that's what we do. Hey, you should join up. No. I have too many other clubs I have to worry about. I think that much activity is probably out of the question for me. No, I'm not even sure I really like running it all that much. I mean, come on, it's the whole leg movement. I don't know. Plus, I'm just not into organized sports. No, I'm more of a rebel. I fight the cause. It's true, I never really even got that much into soccer. I mean, I run around with my friends and all, but that was the only really reason I ever played. It wasn't for the glory to be found in the field. I take thy glory for myself and smite ye! It was never really for that. It was more like just, you know, hey, you want to go kick a ball? Yeah, sure. Let's kick a ball. And that was really it. Emmy seems to understand my meaning. I see. Not into the whole organization thing. Down with the man. I got it. But now you're here. I guess we're gonna run together, huh? Yeah, sure. I guess I can look at a cute girl run. I'm cool with that. Emmy seems pleased. Are you gonna warm up? Real men don't warm up. Real men also get cramps and probably die on the track as well. Oh no, you should always warm up. Bad Sal. She scolds me enthusiastically, but then smiles and leans closer. I hate warming up too. She laughs suddenly. Heck, I don't even have to stretch my legs. Ring shot! Sorry. As if to confirm her statement, she bounces up and down a couple of times, giving a passing impression of standing on a pair of springs. Her leg blades seem to be quite elastic. Leg blades. That's like the keyblade. Both legs. I'll fight you with my leg blades. Let's go! And so we both take off around the track, and I can immediately see that she wasn't lying about being good at running. Emmy moves fluidly, throwing herself into a run with some sort of wild abandon. I find myself concentrating more on running properly. Frankly, I don't remember if there's any particular form of running, but I can't help but feel like I'm doing it wrong, somehow. I feel awkward in comparison to Emmy, who has never seemed to break stride. ... I don't think I want to do this anymore. I'm really not feeling up to it more than a couple of laughs, eh? And so they'll walk pretty quickly. Oh God, I'm dying. Emmy keeps running and doesn't seem to notice I've stopped until she passes me a second time. She quickly skids to a halt, breathing steadily in contrast to my somewhat gasping demeanor. Finished already? I hang my head ruefully. Yeah, I'm not in good shape right now. I'm in pain. Emmy nods and grins at me again. She seems to do a lot of smiling. Well, the important thing is that you started, right? Next time, you just have to try to hold out longer, and then longer, and longer, and eventually you'll be great. I keep that in mind. Class. Emmy shrugs unconcernedly. Nah, I've got plenty of time. I notice that she's not wearing a watch. Are you sure? Because you know what they say about time and 9 and stitches and stuff. I think you could be late. Another careless shrug. Not really, but I've got to finish my routine. See you later, Hisao. See, I'll be... Oh, God. Apart from feeling more tired than before, I don't think I'm accomplished anything today. So I'm out of shape. It's embarrassing. The whole thing that might have been a waste of time. I've had some other way. I've had some other way. I head back to the dorms to wash and change into my uniform, trying to resist the urge to take a really long hot shower. I'm tired from all the running, so I just want to unwind. But I want to break my slowly building routine of getting to school before the morning rush. Yeah, man. You beat everyone in, and then they don't gotta look at you when you walk in, because then you look funny. I remember my first time walking into a college class was the most awkward fucking thing ever, because it was literally, I never walked into a college class before, so this is like, everyone's either, they're from the age of 20, or they're from the age of 18 to 35, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing, because I was late, panicking, nervous as hell. I'm, how old was I? I was 18 at the time. I opened the door. First of all, the door wouldn't open, so I looked like an idiot trying to get into the door from the outside because it was a building I was trying to get into. Because when you're in college, there's many different buildings that you have to go into. So I tried to get in that door, and it wouldn't fucking open. I didn't realize how to swipe a card, so I'm pulling on the door. It's not opening, and some girl showed me if to swipe a card. I'm like, thanks, my name's Hisao. And I couldn't open the door, so I opened it. And then I look at my little sheet like, it says floor 301, room with Mr. McCookie. I don't even know his name. Mr. McCookie just sounds like a good name. Come on, who wouldn't like a name by the name of Mr. McCookie? I like that name. Because who doesn't want to dip him in some milk and have some weird stuff? Anyway, so me and Mr. McCookie, I'm looking in 301. Okay, I climb up the 3 stairs. I'm like, 3 stairs. No, so I was like, 3 stairs. Okay, no problem. Climb up to my room, see 301, and then you see it. You see the professor's already talking in front of the classroom, and he's talking to people, and you're just like, shit. So you slide the key again. You hear like a beep, beep, beep. Meeting's open. You pull the door. It's like a latch type thing going off. And then it fucking happens. 40 heads just immediately just look at you. They just go right in your general direction. Just locked in. Eyes set on yours. Teacher's just like, you're interrupting my lecture. Well, he didn't say that, but he gave me those eyes like he meant to say that. But I was still early. We still like 5 minutes. And everyone just looks at me. And now the class is pretty much full. It was like 2 seats in the back. And they just lock eyes. And I'm like, And then I just put my head down. And I just said, thank you. And just walked to the back of the class. Set my book back down. Sat in a chair. Took out a pen and pencil. Everyone's head went back. Back locked on the teacher. And that was it. That was my first experience walking into a college classroom. And I was scared. I semi-wanted to pee. But I knew if I peed on people during that time, the situation would only get worse. That's why I'm so chaos. I don't pee on people. Because it only makes the situation worse. Another beautiful day. Oh, nice, long shower. I've taken a long shower anyway. I dry myself off and get a stall and put on my clothes. Yeah, I can really I should just wash off. I hate the fog in the shower. Because like you can't really see yourself in the mirror and then you wipe it off and nothing ever good happens. I like to carry Windex and paper towels into the shower. I have to burp. I think it's coming. I felt good. I felt like we were humming a song. Yes. Oh, shit. Out of nowhere, a shadowy figure within the mist, looming and radiating maliciously intent, burst through the fog. Oh, God. Sup, brah? How you doing, brah? Please don't mug me when you're naked. That's the smallest flower I've ever seen. You must be hiding the smallest thing underneath it. Hey, what are you doing here? What the hell are you? You scared me. Hey, what's your problem, buddy? What the hell's your problem? I should be asking you that, brah. I've been looking for you all over the place, man. Why are you looking for me naked? Why are you not even wet? Did you even take a shower, or are you just coming here to get naked? What the fuck is going on here? What do you mean all over the place? Well, that's gonna be looking for me like that, stark naked, but I hold my tongue back. Yeah, that's all of them. I feel like I realize I'm still naked too, and quickly hold my shirt up in front of me. But Kenji doesn't seem to notice a thing. Is it because it's that small, or because he's blind? I think we need to answer this. His glasses are fogged up, but then again, why doesn't he wipe them off? If his vision is so bad, it's like he's perpetually seeing through fog. That'd be fucked up. You know your room, bro. And yeah, that's it. Hey, I mean, I still have to get up though, bro. It's not important. Can I borrow some money? He puts on an innocent face and looks away, trying very hard to look very casual. It doesn't work. He's as transparent as a window pane-sized glasses. I see through you and your tiny dick of deviousness. Talking neutrally like this, wearing nothing, feels awkward. It's just like, so I went to the ball game yesterday. Oh, you went to the ball game. You see Janice there? Yeah, Janice was there. We sat down, had a good time. Oh, did you? That's good, that's good. But in the wild, you're just nude doing this. And it's just like Mr. Bean is just flopping around. Yeah, I call him Mr. Bean. You know, Mr. Bean's a very awkward character, so I'd like to call my penis Mr. Bean. That way, when he's awkward, I'm awkward. We have a relationship, me and my penis. We talk sometimes about life and gestures.